What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Here we go, here we go. 21.
Play action. Garoppolo. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock
Charles, what up, what up, what up?
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. it's Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1. Once more, Montgomery. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And some room to run now. Touchdown, 49ers. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to sit.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On second and 11 now. Fields firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Wait.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd and inches, Garoppolo. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Time for a break.
Hollywood Sports. Tim, what up?
Still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Charles, what up?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room?
JJ, what up?
Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Fields. The throw for Claypool is intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
The 20. Into the end
Those
zone.
are those lucky touchdowns, man. Like, why is he overthrowing the ball like that?
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear.
There's no reason why he should be overthrown. I'm not being pressured. It's crazy.
And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Off play action, Fields. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. Man open. That's Byron Pringle complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Fields going to get this to Montgomery. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gold to add the extra point.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
I can't explain it. It's not good defense. I know what defense you're in. You just blitz. Every time you blitz, I know when you're blitzing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould
but they keep making my quarterback throw crazy passes. Yeah, but it's not there ain't no crazy defense. He's just blitzing. Not use the error. If the quarterback can't throw the ball the right way, there's nothing I can do. Especially when I know you're blitzing. Every single rip. Trying to take credit for what the game's doing. You're not doing anything special. See, you're blitzing again. Hey, come on.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we?
So, I mean, they keep throwing over passes. Can't explain that.
So
you're not special. I know you're blitzing.
And they're ready
I'm
to
going to take credit for something the computer doing.
One more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. 2nd and 10. Fields again. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play.
No, man, I don't give away free wins. You got to play to the end.
Fields. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant.
Like you give it away all the time. Like you can tell when you're blitzing. It's crazy. Just stop throwing bad throws and I'll be good.
To throw is Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Again.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Again, Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Fields. Completion here to Claypool. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st down, it's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fields now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Second down and goal. Fields. Touchdown. Chase Claypool.
You ain't talk that whole drive, huh? I thought you had good defense. Right, come on, dude. Trying to take credit for the computer.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction.
I should have been doing this because he's running and he's blitzing me again. It's crazy.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
I'm running anyways.
Way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. On first down, Fields. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Brought down at the 20.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Fields. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the fourth quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's across for the touchdown.
Quiet as hell. You ain't talking no more? You ain't talking no more, huh? Yeah, you got good defense.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time.
Made the computer do all the work. And talking about something you got. I got good defense. It's that defense. Back-to-back interceptions. Yeah, based on the computer working for you.
They made sure they bled the clock.
Oh, now you're quiet now. No sound.
Denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Quiet as hell.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
One final try now for Garoppolo. On a huge mistake.
Oh, look at that defense. Look how great my defense is. What's up, man? DJ. What it is.
Seal this football game. That was an excellent.
Man, I don't know what was going on with Fields, man. He just kept throwing all these wild, crazy passes, man.
Offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about
That's
this.
more I was more frustrated on, not what he was doing on defense, but what like Fields was doing. I just wasn't understanding these throws.
How about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So it's like not only I'm not even mad at my opponent, I'm mad at the game. He's gonna be talking about like he's doing something. I'm like, dude, you ain't even doing anything. Especially when you know what defense your opponent is in, but then you try to execute for it, and then Fields was a crazy interception. It gets frustrating. I can't even see any of it either. Let me see. I mean, look. Like, he gives his defense away with their alignment every single down. Like, look. Everybody knows this is man defense. Look, this is man alignment. You know what I'm saying? It's just man alignment. So I can either throw a comeback to Mooney, or I try to pick the shortest side of the field so I can get the ball to my receivers faster. But then Fields does one of these numbers. See, there's no pressure, right? I'm going to my slot right here, number 10. Like, perfect throw. Like, look at this. I mean, so that's what I'm already irritated by. So I let that one go. Then I'm playing, and then I catch him again right here. And he does it again. It's 2 times in a row. That's when my opponent started talking. Oh man, I got good defense. That's a defense, back-to-back interception. I'm like, dude, you're not really doing anything. I'm executing, but my guys are just jacking up the plays. So there's nothing I can, it's nothing I can do. If I call the right play and Fields throws a wild pass, I mean, I just got to eat it. There's nothing I can do about that. But you don't add to it by talking crap like you're doing something. So I come right back and I score, and then of course he's quiet as hell because all these plays. All these plays are just reading if he's playing man or zone and executing. That's it. And then he just got quiet. So it's just wild. Some people. And they try to take credit for what the computer's doing. I'm like, you're not even doing anything. Let the computer do the work. Like play a defense where you understand what I'm doing on offense, and then try to cover it, and then talk. And I'm like, you know what? I respect that. But don't let the computer do the work, and then you want to take credit for it. Like, get out of here, man. Just man blitzing all day and then taking credit for it. And the computer is saving you. Man, hey Hollywood, man. I always struggle with this team, man. I don't know why. They're like a deceptively good team. I always struggle with Washington.
EA Sports
I think I got like a losing record against them.
To our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight
They're good. They're good.
NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing to start out is Heineke. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
That was interesting.
Catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
That was weird.
Not only that,
I don't know what happened there.
As well, because you know he's coached
That's
very
interesting.
to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw, Heineke. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Heineke now on 2nd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now after the sack, Heineke and the Washington offense going to face a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
The hell?
Now Heineke on 4th down.
Ah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's that skill-based passing stuff. Okay, that's what's happening. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, skill-based passing is what's happening.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Oh, brother, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be an interesting game. Basically, just relying on that what do you call it? Skill-based passing gimmick to throw streaks. All right. All right.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Ah, come on, man.
25-yard line. From the gun, here's Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
After the sack on 1st down, Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And his job is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. Good work, and they get off the field.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. First down, Heineke. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Flushed out right.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you know, y'all got to give me picks, man.
Sure, he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down, Heineke. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now it's Fields. Got an open man. It's Pringle. Hook up a 15 yards there. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
That's why. I had the wrong one selected.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down and 7. Now Heineke. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. Touchdown!
Why didn't I get enough? I don't really know.
Jahan Dotson.
Everything's been streaks.
38 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Velus Jones now from his end zone. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Fields. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. He's got him in. Complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. I know it's tough to make tackles in the open field, but that one hurts because he got a little bit extra after the missed tackle.
Receivers are coached so well, they have to break at least one tackle after the catch. He did that on that play.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Santos with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Damn it. Messing this thing up. No wonder. Golly. Get it right already.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
To throw is Heineke. He's got it to Gibson.
Damn streaks, man.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Off play action, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. On the juke. And he's got this down to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has... So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Heineke now from the 50. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. And they'll try to squeeze in 1 more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run for it with Robinson. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., 46 yards. And the Commanders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Back to throw, Fields. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Robinson with another carry. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 76 yards rushing for him now to this point. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway.
That fullback running play, I think that's off of close, off strong weak. Interesting. First time I ever seen that play. Pretty strong play. The reason why I was playing it so soft on defense and the run against the run, because he could play action off of it. Since he's running those play action streaks, I didn't want to leave my outside guys one-on-one with his receivers. Because that was really how he was getting off, was skill-based passing, streaks, either to the right or the left of the defenders. You don't have that much reaction time, so he was good at that stuff, so tough to defend. I found a way to stop it, but yeah, I have to compromise my run so I don't give it up so much. And he could also run it the opposite way. So if I commit to one side of it, you could call a stretch to the outside. So I got to commit to both sides. That's why I was shifting my linebackers one way and moving my line one way. And I was crashing to the side of the run for the fullback. So I was kind of stopping it. I just didn't think to do that on 4th down. If I'd run coming in on 4th down, I probably could have stopped it. But I thought he was going to throw, but he ran anyway. He ran again. If you could tell, as the game went on, he got scared in the 4th quarter. He stopped doing those streaks plays and just committed to running that run play. I was waiting for it too. I was like, all right, come up to that streaks. I wanted him to throw it again because I think I had it figured out. Then he started running the ball on me. All right, good play on his part. He changed it up at the end when needed. Alright, man. Let's see what Brady has to offer.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Wide. Let's see what this is first.
First play, first pass for Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brady to throw again. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Yeah, he did. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Yeah, Hollywood, like for real, they are, especially on the line of scrimmage. I didn't realize they had two big bodies down there. If you notice in that game, I was running away from them. I like, nope. Every time I see them on the field, I do an audible. I run away.
They got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
I run the opposite side of wherever they was at.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos with the extra point. And
I always struggle with Commanders. Not just this year, all the way from back to like Madden 20. I don't know why.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Open man has got it. It's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again, it's Brady. This complete to Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 27, Brady.
Okay.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
Second time now.
And they'll
The
get
second
this
time.
down to the 10. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Oh, not much room anymore, so I don't need all this.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't got to worry about the deep throws this much.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now on second and 13. Brady. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers.
Oh, these broken tackles! God dang!
From 13 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hopefully sometime during the course of this game, my guys stop breaking tackles. That's 2 on that drive. On critical downs.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach. He's got a man, complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Fields going to hold on to it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
A throw left side taken in by Cannell. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. On 2nd down, here's Fields. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Hardly was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, here's the option. Running for it, Montgomery. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense coming back.
Wow! Oh my God! This game, boy, I swear. I know my Bears are bad, but come on, man. This is getting ridiculous now.
Battle against the opposing defense, and since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them, and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, Brady. Oh, he bowls over it. And able to get this one across the 45.
They're just not making tackles at all.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, go 66.
Now Brady. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now whistles and a
Yo, you rage. What up, what up, what up, what up?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually
nice block, 65. Nice block.
Attack either. So
nice work right there, my friend.
Has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On the Buccaneer, pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
Come on, 71, like, dude.
Because the defense is pushing them back.
Jeez, my goodness.
Defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
It's a blitz.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Man. 2 back-to-back losses of line play. Oh.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Thanks, Fields, for not jacking up that throw.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st down, it's Fields. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing again is Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. And he rifles one incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, Fields. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
I have to think a major focus at halftime means how to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams.
Golly, man.
Make sure
now the pressure gets
This guy line, man. It's killing me.
just inside the 20 at the 19.
Jesus
The
Christ.
sack to Vita Vea.
the downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Third and long. It's Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Santos' kick is up and through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the 27, Brady. Jones has it. And he's taken down, but able to
That
slip
shouldn't be
across
happening,
the
man.
35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble
Johnson.
because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. Slot man moves right. On the draw, this is Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Brady going to throw. Caught by Jones. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones will come now in motion right. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, Fournette. So he fought off the
missed tackles.
Gives him the first before he's brought down. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Suckup for the
Hey, good game, man. Yeah, good game, good game. My guys just couldn't tackle nobody.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won
good
the
game.
football game. So
Man.
fire the cannons. It's a victory.
It was like a running theme from the first half. Missed tackles.
Fireworks, but they
Crazy.
did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went.
There's this play that he kept running. I was trying to see if I can pick it off, but he ran the ball. I was waiting for it too. See, every time he has his running back on this side of this stack, these guys almost running like a out and in. And this tight end is holding my attention. So, you know, he's going to do a reverse here. He's going to come back in, and then that's the open spot right there. So, on that, I think it was like 3rd and 4. I was kind of waiting for it. If you saw me, I kept switching over to the side of the running back because I wasn't going to chase the running back. I was waiting for this route right here so I could pick it off. But I think he ran the ball, and my guy missed the tackle. Let me see if I can get to that play. They show it. They're probably not going to show it. It was like a 1st down play. The dismissed tackle, this play right here. I was waiting for it, but he ran the ball. I was because he converted on 1st down. That's the 1st down. This play right here. So he ran the same play he ran. Because Brady has, was a hot rod master, so that's not a play I expected. But once he did it about 3 or 4 times, I was just waiting for it. My guys just can tackle from the 1st quarter. Just kept missing tackles. Like, frustrations.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Damn it, messed it up.
Play 1 and Prescott to the air. That is caught by Lamb. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Prescott now. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. A 1st down carry by Elliott. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Fields now to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Montgomery on the counter. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On second down, here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route. And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to throw. Fields. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
He's got room past the 30, and he's taken down, but able to slip.
Where do reduce my tackling? Like, why is those broken tackles every time?
Going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and this one is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, it's Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the 2nd half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 41, Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Following the interception, here's Prescott rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
On second and a long way to go. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 35 yards. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Fields. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this to the 32. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Prescott, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to the air. Fields on second down. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Fields. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Down, Fields has to have this one. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Justin Jones there on the stop. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, 32 yards. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To try again after the sack. Fields, he finds Mooney here on the comeback route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a first down throw, Fields. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Fields on first down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Fields throwing again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third and long. It's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They snap it to Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, in the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah,
it was crazy who destroyed that game. Wasn't even
they did score in the second quarter.
number 11.
Do you think they thought
it was freaking the other dude, number 90.
Would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Nobody really open. Sacks. that ID the mic. It's supposed to be the running back on number 90 because I'm shifting the line over to this guy, number 11, to double team. So one back's supposed to get this guy. Of course, missed. Let's see. I'll get parked up on another number 90 again. Yep. That's why I threw it early. It ain't even broke yet. Let's see. Sack. Looks like sack. Oh, this is bad read. I should have probably just went to this guy, number 13. I didn't think this guy was going to drift in to the center. See? I just went to 13. And they came through it across the middle. I thought he was going to stay with him out wide, and I just hit the slot right here, but he went in, and then 13 was coming under. Should have went to 13. What else? Sack. I need sacks. So let's see if I have a run line play too fast. Drop two. I don't see any passes where the plays at. These don't really count, so let's see what the line does. Man, actually, yeah, but come on, this is double team over here. Oh yeah, stay outside, 32. You don't even drift inside, just stay outside. Yeah, could nobody block 90 for some weird reason. See where I was going? I could have caught it, I could not have caught it, but at least I was trying to test it. And yeah, it's crazy. Crazy pressure, man. It's good for him. He plays the Cowboys, but I wish I had that stuff, man. I think that's he used to be a superstar player, but it took his abilities away, but he still can rush. He still can rush. Alright guys. It's been a long stream, man. It's probably gonna be our last one, man. I call it a day. Last two games, my line is not holding up too well. It's causing my offense to go out of whack. Against Washington, I really couldn't run the ball. And then right here, I really couldn't throw without the rush in my face. Let's see what happens this time. Ooh, playing this guy. Oh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears.
Hey, you guys tried DMZ mode for Call of Duty? It's pretty good. I posted a video yesterday. Check it out. Just one game.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Stack flex. Oh, yes.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Here we go. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Wow, what a surprise. Oh, what a surprise.
Off play action, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell.
Yo, what up, Solo?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again is Fields. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Oh, DJ, how I find it, it's based on like how people play. Really, that's kind of how I try to choose. It's just based on how somebody plays. It's kind of hard to explain. Because you just can't run any old thing to anybody.
Now Fields. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Give me a second to get to so I can formulate my thought a little bit.
Trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
Like with this formation that this guy's playing on defense right now, I don't want to give it away saying it right now, like what you can do. He's only got 3 guys with their hands in the dirt, so it kind of leaves them open for a lot of different things you can do. But with passing, you got to be careful because he has more DBs on the field, so I can throw picks based on what I throw. But he switched it up on me right here. So.
By reaching the 5. A gain of 6 that time, and it moves
I'm starting to use Fields more because they increased his rating in terms of ball carry. In the beginning of the season, he didn't really have that much as like he would fumble more. Exactly, DJ. Exactly. So I'm starting to, if you notice, like today, I've kind of been running a lot with Fields more, or put him in run plays because he's not fumbling as much as he used to. Good defense. Man, defense, probably.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball,
I just gotta find a way to play defense on what he's doing on offense. He just keeps going from tight to stack, so I gotta figure out, how I'm gonna play that. Since he's audibling on the fly, I don't have my audible set up, so I just play.
Second and goal, and
I just gotta figure out how to play against it.
Montgomery will score.
I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on defense.
Solid blocking up front from the guys.
Because with the close formations that he audibles to, they run that shallow post, flood basically. So flats to the post. I gotta worry about that when the audibles to tight. I'm not really too worried about the stack as much because I don't play bump defense, so just the stack I'm worried about more than anything. Like the close formation. That's a problem. Right now, that is. Unless he switches it up. If he keeps doing the same thing, then it's only a matter of time eventually.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Let's see what he does. Yep. All right. Let's see. This is how I'm gonna play this all game.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this
That's
crew
the
is
plan.
out there, Charles,
That's
they
the
score as
plan.
well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staff some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans.
Yeah, perfect.
They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
And we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here.
That's the close I was talking about.
They go play action with Burrow. Forced out to his
That's what I'm saying. It's just a matter of time eventually.
He's taken down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Damn it.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Quick snapped on me.
Inside the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, that's Hurst. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the
thing about being in the red zone, I'm not worried about the post plays really as much as I am the underneath stuff. So.
Here we go. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Buying time to his left.
See what I'm saying? It's just I'm just worried about the deep post on the stack. He's gonna go back to it. Now watch the deep post over here.
This is 2nd and long.
All right.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow.
Making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here we go.
Deep post.
Coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm still on this side. That's what he got me on last time. Mm-hmm.
11 mighty, 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass.
I don't think so, my friend.
Pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
See what I'm saying? It all depends on what your opponent's doing. You gotta switch up to their style. And it can be hard because I'm using the Bears. Like, I only have so much talent on my team. So I'm just playing. It's the only things I can take on the field either. I don't want to gamble too much. I'm not going to shut him down because of what he's doing. So just just contain what he's doing, and then eventually, hopefully he makes mistakes, which he did that last play. But
that's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
The Bears offense ready to go.
As you can see on defense, he just keeps playing man bump. So
offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched
let's see if my guys can make plays.
And a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
That was like he just audible to zone. Cover 4 more likely. Yep.
I can hear his voice in my head.
Let's see what else we got.
You put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Yeah, he's definitely, man, that safety over there on the top.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Steps away. That's complete to Mooney. And he is out of bounds.
Like sometimes people give their plays away based on how they want to play defense. Just got to do the robber thing, so I figured he was going to come down to help.
To know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Let's go, Mott.
3 yards.
Man, that guy wanted it, didn't he?
The drive moving. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Oh,
man,
defense.
Down he goes. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Fields. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it.
Oh, I did not need that.
There he goes, left side. 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point by McPherson.
Pow, 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 pow,
and
pow.
that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
He got blasted.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
Oh, he got blasted.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but
I think that was out of Fields' arm range.
So this will go only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
It's the ball half. I think he does. I think I do, I think.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Fields.
Oh!
Right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That's crazy.
Has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Fields. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route.
Oh, y'all didn't give me that out of bounds?
They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Fields. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Santos with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Burrow on play action. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
Going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type
of
you
don't care now.
Against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Oh yeah, but nickel over G, the reason why I use that is because of the close formations that people run. That's the only reason. There's nothing special about it. Because you can adjust the outside corners and the safeties to specific routes that's only for that formation. You can't do it in any other formation besides nickel over G. Like the defense I play in it to cover all these like underneath deep post routes and close formations. If I didn't have that formation, I don't even know I'll be playing Madden, honestly. Because all everybody does is run, drags, posts, outs, posts. It's the same. It's the same thing. And I'm gonna show you again the defense I'm playing. You can only do it in nickel over G. You can't do it in regular nickel. It would allow you. Excuse me.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
That's the reason why it's special to me.
Offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what.
All right, man, be easy, man. Take it easy.
Second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half, and now here in the second half. Getting the ball first, you've got to.
It can be like difficult to like communicate sometimes and scream at the same time because I gotta pay attention to what's going on.
Thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my
this
team?
blitz he's sending over here. This is how you get the running back to block this guy. You gotta do that. You gotta do one of those. It's only specific to the running back.
From the 27, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a first down throw. Fields over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Chase, complete.
On one. Ready?
Final minute now in the third quarter.
11 coming.
Play action. It's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
11 MP paint. 11 MP paint.
To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Valus Jones now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now Burrow on 1st down. This goes out wide from Mixon. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. Hey, we got to go score.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Here we go. 11.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw, Burrow. To the right side and
that's out of bounds. I got robbed.
The 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
He's certainly done a nice
It
job.
was out of bounds. Catch. One out of bounds. Oh, my God.
And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11.
Throwing. Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
11.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. It's going to go down.
To take it to the house with the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal. Every yard counts. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception.
This damn psychic TVs,
no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win.
Crazy. See, this is an option route from him. You can either be running a strict or post. He chose to post, which is a perfect play call. I don't know how he sees the ball.
The guys believe you move on to the next lesson where you have to
like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. If anything, I got position to catch this ball. I'm inside. You know what I mean? It's like, this game is swear sometimes. Because clearly he was in man defense, right? He's trying to help out on Mooney, but Mooney ran a post on him, so he got him playing inside position. He's gonna guard on the streak. So it's a good, he chose the right route, post on him. If I had put him on a drag, that would have been an easy touchdown. But I let him go on his streak. But still, how does he even see the ball, though? So that's what happened. At least I know that for next time. Plus, he's been blitzing the slot corner all freaking game, so I should have put my tight end on the drag just to get him out of the way. That would have been an easy 6. I won't be in a position I had to play defense in the end. With my defense. Alright, guys. Yeah, man, not really. Yeah, record's pretty good. Was that 34 games? It was 40, man, at one time. Good game nonetheless. I lost 4 straight going out. Alright, man. Catch you guys on the next one. Hey, man, try that DMZ mode, man, or check out the video I posted on my channel today. Alright, until next time. Talk to you guys later. I won.